Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21 and welcome back to Let's Play Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. In the last episode, we got Daichi back by beating the shit out of Miyako, and Saiduk as well. And we received some revelations. One, Miyako is an actual fucking star alien, like everyone else that's invaded the planet, good to know. Two, she's now in our party, fantastic. And three, we found out the true mastermind behind this entire thing, Canopus, who is our next target to kill. Because he's the reason why we can't fix everything. So, let's go see what we can do to kick his ass.
So, it's cool if we use the Tokyo branch for our headquarters now? I'm pretty sure the Gyps guys from before thought we were, traitors.
There is no need to worry. I have told all Gyps agents that you are once again cooperating with me. I'm having the agents focus their attention on defending civilians from demons and moving them away from the void.
We appreciate everything they're doing. It's good to know we aren't turning a blind eye to the less fortunate, even when Canopus is our priority.
There is no need to thank me. My purpose, my duty to protect humanity has not changed.
Then, there are questions I have for you and Alcor.
So, what are they?
I'm gonna be guessing one of them is what the fuck happened.
Please, ask me anything.
First, what exactly is Canopus? We'll need to understand that before we can devise a plan to deal with him.
At this moment, Canopus is the most powerful and dangerous enemy that humanity and this world have ever faced. All I know of Canopus is what I have learned from Miyako Hotsuin. Perhaps she should be the one to explain.
Very well. I will answer any questions you have about Canopus.
So what exactly is Canopus and is Canopus evil? I'm pretty sure since it's an abstract alien, the concepts of good and evil do not exist within its mind as we understand it.
Canopus is a control system that oversees the Akashic Record and the Administrators. The Administrator manipulates the astrolabe in the Akashic Record in order to control our world, past, present, and future. Let us call that concept the Administrator System. When the system is struck by an error too far-reaching to be amended by the Administrator, Canopus steps forth.
So Canopus is tech support.
He is the divine order of the universe itself, the final line of defense for the colossal structure of the Akashic Record.
What in the world could have activated that thing this time?
I believe it's because a being that was not a true administrator, namely me, regressed the world.
We regressed the world and Canopus woke up?
Correct. Only an administrator may make such a sweeping change to the Akashic Record.
So, because the quote-unquote best ending regressed the world to a previous state, you're telling me that this is what happens? Whereas the ending that I got, where we just basically stop the void from consuming the world, we're fine? Oh wait. We're not fine. Half of the most of the planet's water at that point, so either way, humanity's fucked.
As I am not a true and rightful administrator, Canopus could not ignore my actions.
So he must have awoken when we defeated Polaris. And he's been interfering with this world ever since then?
Not quite. Until now, Canopus has shut himself down twice and reactivated twice. Let me see. Would you like me to explain what has happened in this world regarding Canopus up until now?
Yes, because some exposition would be handy. Go for it.
Understood. This all began when we defeated Polaris. I divided her administrative authority amongst each of you. Then, I began manipulating the Akashic Record to regress the world. However, because I was not a rightful administrator, my manipulation of the Akashic Record was perceived as an error. That action triggered Canopus's awakening. He began to attack me as I attempted the regression. Shining One, you may not remember, but you shielded me from his attack. However, in your selflessness, the attack from Canopus began unraveling your data in the record. Nevertheless, you bought me enough time to finish the first regression. In the new world, you did not exist, for the damage to your data was too great.
So that's why he wasn't there in the second world.
At the time, I had no idea about the existence of Canopus or what had truly happened to the Shining One. After the regression, there was no more need for me to manipulate the Akashic record. Therefore, Canopus ceased his assault on me. After, Canopus still registered the lack of an administrator as an error, and so he created Arcturus. He also created Spica and Denebula, so that Arcturus would have its swords. Canopus then ceased his activity, concluding that all errors had been amended.
And then, well, Arcturus decided that, oh, humanity's an error, time to erase it, then you have to wake up again.
So, Canopus created the Triangulum? I had no idea.
They are instruments of death, crafted by the divine order of the universe. The second world began with the creation of the Triangulum and the disappearance of the Shining One. In the second one, you fought the Administrator and its swords without the Shining One's leadership. After the dreadful final battle, you managed to repel the invaders. Yet, the world was all but destroyed. Everyone save Yamato Hotsuin and myself had been lost. Yamato Hotsuin and I decided to regress the world once more, but in order to restore the Shining One's data, Yamato Hotsuin decided to remain in the Akasha Stratum. He managed to resurrect the Shining One in the third world. However, in exchange, Yamato Hotsuin was lost to us. Sensing the world was undergoing another regression, Canopus stirred once more. However, I was able to complete the second regression before Canopus began his assault on me. But as I was not a true administrator, the Triangulum were reincarnated once more. As a further measure to safeguard the system, Canopus shut down all functions of the astrolabe.
Fantastic.
All that remained was the restoration function that Yamato Hotsuin was directly manipulating. In order to rectify the error, Canopus created Miyako Hotsuin to fill the absence left by Yamato Hotsuin.
And that is why I possess this duality, both human and non-human, created by Canopus.
Oh, wonderful.
That is the story of his resurrection, the creation of the Triangulum, and the disappearance of Yamato Hotsuin.
Well, this is just a fantastic story.
Once Canopus concluded that the errors were amended, he again shut down. And that brings us to the current iteration, the third world. And once again, you have all defeated the Triangulum. Now that the creatures of this world have eliminated several administrators, Canopus has changed his perception of humanity. He has concluded that humankind is an error, outside the capabilities of an administrator to fix. The moment you defeated Arcturus, my creator activated once again. This time, to eliminate the fatal error within the administrator system, humanity itself.
I wonder if he's going to realize that if he does that, he will cease to exist.
Where the error?
Canopus is the force behind the spread of the void, and the one keeping the astrolabe shut down. Judging by the current rate of expansion, the void will completely envelop the world. By tonight. Well, that is the entire story up until now. Did you understand all that?
Yep, I understand it perfectly.
In that case, I suggest we plan our response right away.
You're right. Let's get to it. As I see it, we have two main problems: Canopus and the remaining administrators. Canopus is our first priority. If we don't deal with him, the void will consume the world. If we can stop him, the void will halt as well, and the astrolabe should reactivate. Then, we can restore this ruined world through another regression. However, even if we are able to defeat Canopus, other administrators may invade in the future. Isn't that correct, Miyako?
Yes, unfortunately. Polaris and Arcturus weren't the last of the administrators. There's a long line of beings ready to take their place. Urai, Alfirk, Alderamin, Deneb. Each has a number of swords that serve them. We are frighteningly outnumbered, to say the least. Humanity has eliminated 3 administrators. They surely perceive us as a grave threat.
Well, duh. We created the universe. Of course we're a grave threat.
It is likely the other administrators will come in the near future in order to purge humankind.
And then we'll kick them down and grind them into dust as well.
frighteningly outnumbered. If that's the case, do we even stand a chance? We only barely won against Arcturus and Polaris. Yes, we will have to deal with them in time, but for now we should focus on defeating Canopus and reactivating the astrolabe. Maybe we can find a solution to the other administrators once we have the astrolabe.
Here's a solution. Have one of us become the administrator. That's an obvious solution.
But either way, we need it. The astrolabe is our only hope to restore the world.
I agree. However, we cannot discount Canopus's power. He is the divine order of the universe itself. We're mere pawns before the order that he governs. He is far too powerful an enemy.
Arcturus and Polaris were formidable foes, but Canopus is even more of a threat than they.
Not only that, first of all, Canopus does not exist within this world, or even within the Akasha stratum.
Oh joy, we have to go realm hopping again.
He exists completely beyond our realm. Furthermore, he is beyond the concept of death itself. His body is immortal.
Ooh! Now we have to deal with concepts again. Fantastic!
Canopus is an eternal entity. He will never cease to function.
Eternal entity? Do you mean to say those things that attacked Chief Yamato in the Akasha stratum? Those invincible creatures didn't appear in the app's database. Do you know anything about them? Are they related to Canopus somehow?
If they weren't in the database, you likely faced shards of Canopus. Even if they are just fragments of his being, they too are invincible.
No, they're not. They can be shut down. It's just temporary.
Sounds about right. Those things were troublesome.
As I have said, Canopus is the divine order of the universe itself. He is forged of the 4 prime factors: heat, gravity, space, and time.
Wait, shouldn't heat technically be classified as energy instead? But then again, we're getting into physics and quantum mechanics that I do not understand or comprehend. And trying to do so is headache-inducing.
Those 4 factors make up the world as we know it. Hence, fighting Canopus means fighting the world itself. There is no way to defeat such a being.
Oh, really? Why can't we?
Let me explain it this way. What happens when one tries to set fire ablaze? Nothing. And fighting water with more water? Equally pointless. The only effective pairing is to match fire and water against each other.
So, turn his concepts against him, basically.
Canopus is made of the factors that govern the physical world, so he has infinite defenses. He can negate any attack. At the same time, his own attacks are always fatal to those who would oppose him. Therefore, we must acknowledge that Canopus is an invincible foe. Our only hope would be to somehow gain dominance over the 4 factors that he controls.
So, we need a solution to the following problems. How to reach Canopus, how to counteract his invincibility, and what to do with the prime factors he controls.
Oh, just an easy problems to solve. Real easy. It just involves killing and taking control of a bunch of powers. This will be easy! And I'll be right back. But hey, at least it's have to start this time. Oh boy, sorry about that. I heard some thumping around. I go to check, and turns out one of the cat toys that has a little bell on it, they ripped the bell off. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
So it would seem. I should be able to find a way to reach him, so please leave that to me. If I modify the special terminal in the Sky Tower, we should be able to reach Canopus through that.
Well then, Miyako, good for you. But question is, can you really do that?
I believe that she can. Miyako Hotsuin was created by Canopus. Thus, she can sense his presence, and should be able to reconfigure the terminal to reach his location. However, even Miyako Hotsuin will require aid with an undertaking of this magnitude. Please, allow me to assist you.
Then it's our responsibility to find a means of dealing with Canopus and the administrators.
I am counting on you then. Please, help us to save this world. Alcor and I will head to the terminal. We should be able to finish the modifications before the day is over. Please call if you need me for anything.
The rest of you, you know what we're going up against. Let's search for answers. That is all. You're dismissed.
Oh boy. Sibling squabble. Inevitable, impossibility, lazy consideration, strength of will, the first reason, Otome's heart, the Chawanmushi bond. Oshigami, looks like everyone is here for the most part. And I just realized I can talk to everybody. Oh lord. Well, this presents an interesting dilemma. So I don't technically need to get... Oh yeah, Otome's rank 5, okay. So I can just avoid Daichi and Otome for the rest of the playthrough. Okay, so out of all these people, the only ones I don't have the fusions for is Ronaldo for one, Alcor, and Miyako. Psyduck. Anyway, yeah, I don't have his fusions, I don't have hers, and I don't have his final one, so everyone else I can practically ignore for the most part until the game says, hey, you need to do this one. Alrighty then. Let's get Ronaldo out of the way.
Huh? Oh, hey there.
What are you up to? Still letting passion guide you? What are you up to, Ronaldo?
Just thinking about what we're going to do with the world after Canopus is gone. If we manage to defeat Canopus, we can use the astrolabe to restore this devastated world. But Miyako and Psyduck both say that won't stop more administrators from invading. If no true administrator takes the throne, then the administrators will continue to lay siege against humanity. We would be captured in an endless battle, struggling against a countless number of foes.
Then we'll defeat each and every one of them.
What? Are you suggesting we defeat every star? No. Wait. Perhaps that's it. If we are able to defeat Canopus, we'll have full control over the astrolabe, right? And if we needed to, we could just regress the world over and over again. As long as we don't lose the administrative authority, we could continue to battle any invaders, and we can win!
Yeah, in an endless loop. Strange journey. Neutral redux ending style. There's a few problems with this plan, though, Ronaldo. What if we're killed an invasion, or what if we lose authority?
If that happens, humanity may be lost. The 13 of us and Psyduck need to stay alive, no matter what. We'll just need to stay on our guard. I think we can do it. Fighting an onslaught of administrators certainly won't be easy. But this way, humanity can continue to control the astrolabe, to use it for the sake of humans.
Okay, well, no rank up yet. Will this be the one?
What were the results of the recent seek and destroy operation?
No casualties amongst our unit.
We neutralized the demons as planned.
Were there civilian casualties?
No casualties, Chief Hotsuin.
That's impossible. All our predictions showed an inevitable 40% casualty rate. Please explain, Agent.
We had the cooperation of civilian app users, ma'am. With their help, we were able to surround and exterminate the demons.
Civilian app users?
They proposed we work together, so we joined forces to put down the demon threat. This went against our original strategy, but I felt it was the best decision in the field.
It's a good one.
I accept full responsibility.
Thank you, Agent. Please return to Perimeter Watch.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ah, you came. Civilians are meant to be protected. Yet, by working together with those civilians, everyone was kept safe. I couldn't believe my ears.
Humans are unpredictable. Humans aren't numbers. It's true.
He's right. Every civilian and every agent think and worry. We all share these struggles together.
Mr. Kuriki?
Together, they chose the best way to protect everybody involved. Just like you do. We all want to save people, gyps and civilians alike. That's why we must join forces. We can save so many innocent lives.
Even if we did ally, it's impossible to save everybody. There's no guarantee that next time will go as smoothly.
Of course, even I don't believe such fantasies. That doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to save as many lives as we can. That's why I'm here. I humbly request that you order your agents to cooperate with civilian tamers. Please, Miss Hotsuin, I beg of you.
Oh, we're doing this now. Okay, sure.
You think so too? First you oppose me, and now you bow your head and beg a favor. Mr. Kuriki, I'm concerned with aspects of your proposal. However, I cannot deny the results garnered by my staff working together with civilian tamers. Considering the rate at which our force is decreasing, I must agree that building a common front is the best decision. I shall give a formal order to my staff. They will cooperate with your app users and do their utmost to save all lives that can be saved.
Fantastic.
Let me thank you as well, Miss Hotsuin.
You do not need to thank me. I merely decided that your proposal was logical. Keep in mind, this is nothing more than a temporary alliance. It will help us all to endure until this catastrophe is over. Do not forget, we need to defeat Canopus to put an end to this. We must win, at all costs. I shall take my leave. New strategies must be formulated.
I will not fail. We will unite so that we can emerge victorious. No, so we can take back all our tomorrows. Thank you for coming with me. Your presence gave me the courage to do this. Now I can fight Canopus with every ounce of my strength. There's only a little more to do. Together, we can build a future for mankind. I'll see you soon. I have to go tell the guys that backup's on the way.
Yay, rank 5 with Ronaldo. Oh, I was holding that sneeze in. You can now fuse something I can't pronounce. Okay then. Let's see. That just leaves us to talk to Miyako and Psyduke. So let's start with Psyduke.
Ah, Shining One. My apologies, but the modifications on the terminal are not yet complete. I was just thinking on how we shall put the astrolabe to use, once we have control of it, of course.
You got any ideas?
There are many options. For instance, Shining One, you already know that the astrolabe can be used to regress the world. However, you can also use it to create a whole new world. The new world would not be bound by the same system. You would be free from invasion by the administrators and their swords. But mankind would have to begin anew in a primeval world. All of your culture and technology would be lost. Does such a path tempt you?
Seems like a harsh world if that's our only choice.
So you would entertain this option then? When I proposed it to Yamato Hotsuin, he did not share your enthusiasm. There are other possibilities as well. You could place a rightful administrator on the throne. We could use the astrolabe to transfer the authority from each of you to an administrator. However, it is possible that at some point in the future, another administrator will try to destroy mankind. If it happened with Polaris, it might happen again with another.
But what if they're on humanity's side?
That is unlikely. The administrators are very different from man. They do not think or behave in the same way as you do.
So why don't we just choose an administrator?
Designate an administrator ourselves? What an interesting notion, Shining One.
And it's the obvious one!
To create a new administrator. I suppose it may be possible. By transferring the authority, we could turn a new being into an administrator. We could designate someone who would protect humanity, who would desire them to flourish, rather than Polaris or Uri. Once a new being is chosen as administrator, we can use Miyako Hotsuin's device to finish the process. We could transform the triangulum that she holds captive into swords for our new administrator. As long as we have the astrolabe, we could transfer administrative authority without the need for any sacrifices. That seems like a favorable outcome.
But, who should become the administrator is the biggest question here.
I could volunteer for the task. However, it would leave us with another large issue to contend with. In 2,000 years, when Uri comes, I will have to abdicate the throne. Since I was originally created as a sword, I must follow the rules of the system. The same holds true for Miyako Hotsuin, since she was created by Canopus. Beings born into the administrator system are bound by its laws. If we wish to ensure humanity's safety for all eternity, we will need someone else who will side with you.
Can a human take the throne by chance?
A human on the heavenly throne. An interesting notion, to be sure. It is true that humanity is not a product of the administrator system, and therefore not bound by its laws. One of your kind would not need to step down from the throne after their cycle is complete. Furthermore, what being would be more likely to take humanity's side than a fellow human?
Okay, then how should we choose? Or who should we choose?
Whomever you select will be guiding the fate of the world. This decision requires careful thought. A human being taking the throne as an administrator. It is certainly fascinating to consider.
A human administrator. I wonder who that could be. Yes, I wonder who that could be. Let's continue with talking to Alcor.
Baby, they said the Black Scar's practically just around the corner. We gotta go.
It's gonna come here, isn't it? Come on, we have to go before it swallows up all of Tokyo.
Wait, then where can we go? The thing, it's probably everywhere, just waiting for us to try and leave. This might be the end.
Will this world ever break free from divine order? Hello, Shining One. In the past, you showed me what it is to be human. You cleared my anguish with the light of your potential. However, I used that potential as an excuse. I fear I forced you to accept that vast power.
You mean the administrative authority?
Yes. The power that allows humans to weave the fate of this world. Sometimes a power so great can become the chains that bind freedom. Alas, was it a mistake to entrust you with such power?
No, whatsoever.
I wanted to see the world that someone with your inherent potential could create. I wanted to see how you live in that new world, free from Polaris's control. Shining One, may I wager on your potential once again? Please, show me the new futures you can create.
Of course, there's no need to ask. Let's do this together then.
Together? With me? Ah, I knew it was no mistake to entrust this power to you. Thank you, Shining One. Thank you. I must return to my work. Farewell for now, Shining One.
Meanwhile, we're just going to ignore the people panicking across the street. That's fine. You can now fuse Ashura. Fantastic. Can I even make him right now? Let's see. Well, there's Oberon. Hey, Loki. Susanoo. Nice to see you again. Yoshitsune. Da, 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 da. See, anyone interesting at all showing up at all? I'm gonna say no. I may need to be a bit stronger. Just a touch. Were you always there? I think you were. Okay, then. Let us go continue talking, I guess.
Hello, Shining One. I was thinking about Miyako Hotsuin. I feel she may be seeking to avoid contact with me.
And what do you mean by that?
I had hoped we had made peace, but she has remained distant. She would not deign to speak with me at all were it not necessary. Even when she does, she keeps her words short and her tone clipped. She wasn't like this when we first met. Tell me, Shining One, have I any faults? Or perhaps we have not truly made peace?
Well, let's see. Can you think of any reason?
Allow me to ponder this. There may be some lingering discontent from the day we parted ways.
No, you don't say. Tell me about it.
When Miyako Hotsuin shared with me her plans to sacrifice herself, and all 13 of you, I was appalled. I told her something she was not glad to hear. I told her I did not approve, as her plans would wipe out the potentials of the Shining One and his friends.
Ah, thank you.
It is nothing worth thanking me for. I value all of your potentials more than anything. I always wanted to protect Miyako Hotsuin's potential as well. I've desired her safety since that day, and I still do, even now.
Did you happen to tell her this by chance?
No. I kept silent. It likely would have fallen on deaf ears. She has no qualms about sacrificing her own life. Nothing that I told her would have changed the situation.
And humanity calls that giving up.
Ah, I believe I see now. I didn't make myself clear to her back then. Is that what you mean? By not being honest with her, I caused her to act this way? Then, she would be more willing to speak with me should I tell her how I truly feel, yes?
Would she? You should figure this out on your own, would she?
Perhaps. And yet... No, never mind. If I really wish to make a lasting peace with Miyako Hotsuin, I must think this over myself. Thank you for the advice, Shining One. I shall contemplate this until I find a suitable answer.
Hooray! He's becoming more human. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but, it won't matter. Who we are right now. I wonder if... Oh, the hell with it. Let's continue talking to Psyduke. Let's get him to rank 5 so I can start talking to Miyako, because I'm running out of time here for today. In-game and real life, too.
His words finally helped me to realize the truth. I should have been concise and honest with you from the start. You deserve a reason for why I did not approve of your plan. It was not merely to protect the potentials of the Shining One and the 13 others. I didn't want to see your potential wiped out. I just wanted you to live.
Why are you bringing this up now? Even if you'd said that, I likely still would have gone ahead with my plans.
You may be right, but things might have changed. I told you about their potential, but I neglected to tell you of your own. I assumed you wouldn't change, and in doing so, I fled from my own potential.
Either way, there's nothing to be done about it now. No matter how you try to make amends, we still parted ways. Apologies cannot change the past.
This is true. I am too late.
Then why?
Because we can choose our future, you and I, right now.
Why do I look like... Why does it feel like we're going through a, couples relationship problems therapy right now?
That's why I am here. I'd like you to accept me one more time, for the sake of a brighter future.
Seriously, it's like I'm helping a couple get back together. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Miyako Hotsuin, I need your light.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man!
You say some pretty human things.
It takes one to know one.
You think you're being cute, but you're not. Maybe I should tie you up again. Nope.
Staying far away from that can of worms.
I am surprised. I never imagined I'd hear jesting from you, Miyako Hotsuin. I believe this new Miyako Hotsuin is cute as well.
Say what you like. I don't care.
Shining One, have my words reached her this time?
Was that a love confession?
That is true. I honestly confess the love I have for her.
I was being sarcastic, man.
It is the same love I have for you and the others. I was finally able to find the proper words for Miyako Hotsuin. Thank you, Shining One. You have taught me something once again. This feeling of learning is quite amazing. If I can continue to learn and grow, perhaps being anguished is not as bad as it seemed. Humans truly are a wonderful species. The 14 lights that have gathered here will surely defeat Canopus and illuminate as yet unknown potential.
Don't forget yours as well, you idiot.
Are you suggesting that I shine with the same light as you and your allies?
It's hard to see one's own light. I see it because I'm your friend, you dumbass.
Thank you, Shining One. I'm very glad that you are my friend.
Yay, rank 5! Now I don't need to talk to Psyduke for the rest of the game. You can now fuse Lucifer! Okay! Yeah, I don't think I can fuse him at all. It might be a little weak to summon up Lucifer. Just a tad. Just a tad. I think... Wait, isn't Lucifer in this game like 80 or 90s? Oh god. If I want to get Lucifer, I am going to grind up something fierce and actually bust the game's balance over my knee if I do that. So, I mean, I may do it just for the final battle against Canopus, but I don't feel right doing that. But will. Who do I want to resummon is the question. So I can summon up two more people now. Orochi, maybe? For Dragonbind? I can resummon Trumpeter. Let's resummon back Orochi. Let's resummon back Remiel. And that's it for now. The only question is, who do I replace up in this bitch? Well, obviously, Nisroch needs to go. Orochi can replace... Caspiel. Hello, Odin. Ganesha, replace Python for now. Yeah, okay, so the rest of the time left, we're going to talk to Miyako. Yeah, aren't you gonna join them?
No, it isn't necessary. I'd likely just get in the way. It is not as though I truly comprehend human emotions anyhow, but I suppose that is to be expected. I cannot even comprehend why I have such a fierce desire to protect humanity.
Because you're also a fucking star alien?
Yes. I am merely an entity created by Canopus to fill in for the head of the Hotsween family. I'm sure that even these feelings I hold were simply given to me when I came into existence. And only given so that I could convincingly play my role as a Hotsween.
So, when'd you find out?
Perhaps it would be best if I told you my story. I've always felt a strong need to protect mankind. As I was groomed to be head of the Hotsween family, these feelings existed long before my awakening as Kor Karoli. I never had any doubt that I possessed the right outlook to lead the Hotsween clan. Then one day, Elcor appeared. Who are you? How'd you get in here? Or rather, why are you here?
You are Miyako Hotsween, are you not? I am Elcor, a creation of Administrator Polaris. I am one of her swords.
Elcor. Administrator... Polaris? Swords? Why do I know these words? Am I... inhuman?
Well, I wouldn't phrase it in that way myself. A light shines within you that is quite like theirs. Similar, but not the same. You and I have a lot in common. We're the same sort of being, it turns out.
I got a feeling that things would have been different if Elcor did not show up to meet Miyako by himself.
But you believe me, don't you? Even without my saying these things, you know them to be true.
Okay, smiling Darth Vader.
Human, yet not. I am Cor Caroli.
So that is your true name.
It was the divine order of the universe. I was given a place as head of the Hotsuin family. I was created to fulfill that role? But if that's true, then my passion, my desire to be a shield for mankind, was that forged as well?
I can't answer that for you, but let's think of it in this way. Why do you feel the desire to protect man?
I don't know. I can't understand it. I just feel it.
And it's because we're engineered, because you aren't exactly human, that you doubt, don't you?
Oh, bullshit.
You doubt your authenticity. You doubt your feelings.
I do.
I tell you now, it's how you address these feelings that is important. Humans are wondrous, so full of possibility. You are wondrous yourself for wanting to protect them. At least, those are my feelings on the matter, Miyako Hotsuin.
That is how I awoke as Cor Caroli.
And you sound a lot more dead than you were in the flashback. So, knowing this is probably dead in your mood severely.
My meeting with Alcor shook the foundation of my identity. But he affirmed the truth of what I am. From the moment of my awakening as Cor Caroli, I have used my knowledge and understanding to develop a plan and set it in motion. I would see Alcor sit upon the heavenly throne as a true administrator. However, when he caught wind of my plan, his reaction was not as I imagined. He was cold.
Well, yeah, you plan to sacrifice his friends so you could put him on the throne. Of course he'd be pissed off about it.
I do not approve of your plan.
But tell me why. This plan could save the world. We only need to sacrifice you, me, and the 13 people you entrusted with administrative authority.
Your plan will crush their potential.
If such a small sacrifice is all it takes to save humanity, then we should make that sacrifice. Would you rather see the entire species purged from existence? Of all those in the universe, I thought you would understand. You, who awoke my true self. I'm disappointed in you. I was lost. Alcor had told me my plan would crush their potential, but I was committed. There was no hesitation when I decided I needed to capture him.
This is literally a lover's quarrel, what the fuck?
I'm sure you can fill in the blanks after that. After capturing Alcor, I asked him time and again about those he had gifted with the administrative authority. Still, he refused. That's when I released Nicaea, the program he created, into the world. I had hoped it would lure you out. I was aware of the consequences. I was aware of the dangers and the damages. Normal humans would hesitate, question, fear when faced with such a decision. In order to save the world, I chose that path willingly. I suppose I am just a being created by Canopus after all. It's ironic. The more I try to protect humanity, the less human I become.
And you're making screw-ups along the way, just like humans. That's not true, it's your inner struggle, isn't it?
Perhaps. But I am not searching for a resolution to my troubles. My apologies. I may have spoken of myself too much. I wonder why I become so talkative with you.
Because I'm a great soundboard, can't you tell?
I think I am beginning to understand why Alcor and the others are so loyal to you.
And why is that? You should open up more often.
No, I can't anymore. Well then, I should be going. Farewell.
Watch me not be able to get to rank 5 because I didn't talk to her way back at the start. Just watch. I won't be able to get her to rank 5 by the time we have to fight the final boss at all, will I? Do 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 do.
There's no need to thank me. You happen to be in the larger group, so naturally we saved you.
Sounds complicated, but I don't care. I'm alive. Thank you for saving me. You have no clue what that meant to me and my family.
What is this?
It's thank you, Candy, for saving me. Well, I should go. My dad's waiting for me. Bye!
What it meant to him and his family. Then what did it mean for those we had to sacrifice? For their families? Oh, I didn't notice you there. I stepped out here to take a small break from improving the terminal, and that child came up to me.
Yeah, let's just accuse her of being a cradle robber. Yeah, that makes sense, you fucking moron. Slap you upside the head.
I saved that boy during a large-scale search and destroy operation Gyps conducted. During the mission, we had no choice but to sacrifice the few to save the many. That child was saved because he happened to be with the larger group. If circumstances had been different, I could have signed his death warrant without hesitation. Am I still qualified to accept this?
Yes, yes you can. You absolutely must.
Even now, I do not regret the sacrifices I made on that mission. And I will make that same choice every time, without a moment's hesitation. It's because at heart, I'm not human.
You know, being troubled about this is a sign of humanity. You know that, right?
You think so? I don't understand. Your words raise many new questions for me. I find myself in even deeper turmoil. Why do you show so much concern for me?
Do I need a reason? I don't want you to feel alone. Do I need a reason?
You are able to act without reason? Oh, or perhaps... Do you mean to say that...
Why does she act like a cat whenever something surprises her?
I must get going. Please, excuse me.
Man, even being half alien, she's still a female. And she still acts weird. When in the presence of a, male. Sandephalon. Or Sandophon. Fucking angel names, you can't pronounce them at all. Wait a minute. Hold the fucking frog legs here. If she's willing to give me Sandoblabla. She's giving me angels here. He gave me demons. Well, he technically gave me Ashura, who is a Hindu deity. But that's beside the point. He gives me Lucifer. Who the fuck is she gonna give me? Metatron? Well, fuck it, let's keep going. Everything alright here?
Oh, it's you. I don't know what to do.
Are you scared? Are you cold? Scared?
Yes. I'm afraid I might lose you, or the others during our battle with Canopus. When I think about it, I feel this dread. I can't stop shaking. And, of all things, I think I've begun to value my own life as well. Is this because of our meeting? When I first decided to battle Canopus, I was willing to sacrifice everything to defeat him, myself included. But now, I can no longer be who I was.
She's becoming better! And why's that?
It is difficult to put into words. My feelings, my need to protect mankind hasn't changed. But I can't look at deaths like they're mere numbers anymore.
I see.
In the past, I had no attachments, to others or myself. I saw no meaning in each individual spark of life, and I was alone. Because of this, death held no significance to me, no emotion. But you all kept reaching out to me, relentlessly reaching out to me. You kept striving to reach me, made me feel what it was like to have human emotions.
It's amazing what happens when someone who's alone actually gets a bunch of people that care about them.
You showed me that there was so much meaning behind life and death. Now that I know, how can I be the way I used to be? Callous and cold.
Well, some people, no matter what, are always like that, Miyako, so you're not alone in that front. There are also some people that are irredeemably evil and should be put down like rabid dogs that they are, mentally ill or otherwise.
I can no longer stand fast by my old beliefs, and yet I can never have a human heart. I'm broken. I'm so weak now.
It's not a weakness. Take her hand, hold her. Ah, fuck it. Extreme amounts of affection are needed for this.
Oh. It's like you're disarranging my mind, my divine order. I'm not shaking anymore. But I feel something deep inside. I want to protect you, to stay with you. What's happening to me? This isn't weakness anymore. It's warmth. It's strength. Tell me. Please tell me what's happening.
That's your heart speaking. It's something that's your own. Only you can answer that.
So this is my heart. It wasn't created. It's my very own. Perhaps my desire to be a shield for humanity was something created in me. But perhaps it wasn't. But that doesn't matter. What's important is facing the feelings I have right now, rather than troubling over their origin. I will believe that these feelings are mine. Mine alone. I want to understand what they mean. I want to live my life. I want to discover what my heart truly wants.
You'll do fine. How human of you. I'll watch over you. Yeah, let's just be creepy. No. Hey, you're turning into a human.
It's difficult, agonizing, and often troubling, but overall, I suppose it's not that bad. My change has only just begun. So, please, see this through with me. Guide me with your light, my shining one.
Hooray! Fantastic. And hey, we can still go! Fantastic. I think this will be the last one, though. Or rather, I can't talk to her anymore. Motherfucker. Because I didn't talk to her all the way back then, I'm not gonna be able to get her to rank 5 anymore, am I? Son of a bitch. Well, great. Well, regardless, I'm out of time anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. In the next episode, we spend more time talking to people to basically prepare, or rather, pass time, actually. But, until then, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time.
Mezame wo 滅ぶ定め集う世界